Welcome back, and today I have one question for you. Are you finding it difficult to level your melee classes in PoE 2? If your answer is yes, then I got a very easy fix for you that will assure you get your monk or warrior to a place that you will no longer have any troubles with them and will only require you to use 2 buttons to clear all the acts and land your melee character where they will need to be in order to enter the end game with confidence and a solid momentum. Of course, there are 2 buttons you can use to help me as well, so like and subscribe. And if you find this video helpful, check out my other guides like the 1-button Ranger build, which will be linked at the end of this video. The beauty of PoE 2 system is there's absolute freedom on how you grind and build your character in game. Without restrictions on weapons for classes, you can easily adjust your playstyle to fit the environment around you to make life easy or difficult. For melee, this means dedicating lots of frustrating hours for grinding unless you do choose the correct build. Through the first 6 levels, you will have to grind it out the hard way, but at level 6, you can purchase a bow and a quiver. Any one is fine. Next, build an Orb of Storms attaching Overabundance and Chain for extra orbs to cover more ground damage and more shock effects. Second, crafting Lightning Rods with Scattershot and Martial Tempo attached to it for more arrows and speed. Make sure you have 16 intelligence to run these orbs, otherwise you will not be able to use the skills. To make this work, you just pop out 2 orbs, spam lightning rods, everything dies until you hit in-game or feel like moving on to a more powerful melee spec. For a further boost in damage, you can add Herald of Lightning after you obtain the first 30 Spirit in Act 1. You should attach Elemental Focus, Lightning Infusion, and Lightning Mastery support gems to it for extra damage. If you can get your hands on items adding up to 30 more Spirit, or after Act 3, you can further add Wind Dancer, which will offer you more survivability with the Blind, Maim, and Cannibalism support gems attached to it. As for gear, nothing special is needed, but you will of course have to consistently upgrade the elemental resistances as each act suppresses these stats, and if your gear falls behind, you will at some point start to feel the game pushing back on you. The order of stat importance after resistances, of course, are physical damage, evasion, or armor, depending on whether you are leveling a monk or a warrior, lightning damage, damage with bow skills, and anything else that you find to be making your life easier in game. Please keep in mind, this build is not meant to grind deep into the endgame. It is only a way for you to reach a comfortable place in your character's development to transfer to a more meta state of gameplay. That is not to say that you can't continue on with this build into the endgame, but that will require another guide which focuses on fine-tuning this setup in a way that can dominate the endgame. Thanks for watching and showing your support. As always, I will leave a list of what I talked about down below, and if you have any questions about how this or any other of my guides work, please feel free to join Discord or leave a comment below.